You are a senator who owns Bitcoin. I think you're the only one who owns Bitcoin, the only one that I know of. How do you feel about Bitcoin's decline today? It's at 29.8.
I'm really excited about it because as soon as it drops a little more, I'm going to buy some more.
So you guys just watched that video, and going through that video, what went through your mind? I'm interested to know. So for all of you guys watching this video, comment down below and let us know your thoughts of that video. What we really caught with that video was her enthusiastic, mindset of, if Bitcoin continues to go down, I'm going to continue to accumulate more. And what I really didn't understand, John, is if people see that a certain stock or a certain crypto is going down, why do they panic sell? Like what mindset do you have to panic sell? I don't understand.
Yeah, she has an enthusiastic tone. She's buying the dip, and I don't understand why people freak out if they're investing into something that's supposed to be fundamental, which is what we preach.
Right.
And that goes for the stock market or the crypto space. If you're investing in something that's supposed to be long-term, is supposed to have a real world solve and a strong use case, then you shouldn't ever be worried when it dips a little bit because of FUD in the marketplace. The crypto space is so early, and I just think people need to control their emotions. And once you eradicate that feeling from your thought process, investing will be so much more easier in that regard, because I feel like I've adopted that feeling. I think you have too.
I mean, yeah,
I don't feel
I would definitely hear you out on that, but think about the people that are day trading. You know what I'm saying? Day traders, because the big differentiation between crypto and the stock market is crypto is like 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never stops. The stock market has like a cap, especially like if you're in California or the United States. I think it's capped at like 1 o'clock or something like that.
East Coast, West Coast,
so
4 o'clock.
If you're day trading crypto, then I understand why you would freak out if Bitcoin dips. You know what I'm saying? You would have to, take your profits out of Bitcoin, put them into a stable coin just so you can kind of not lose so much, and then buy the dip. But I mean, for people who are doing long-term holds, just the average everyday person, you shouldn't be the one freaking out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You should be excited.
You plan to hold this coin for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, in reality, if you're not day trading it, and if you're just getting into crypto anyway, you shouldn't really be thinking about day trading in the first place. But hey, that is what it is.
I feel like people who just got into crypto in the past couple months before the big dip,
right?
There's probably some new that this dip probably hit them mentally hard, because we've been in it for 6-7 months now.
Financially as well.
So it's like we've been in it 6-7 months. We've been already feeling the wave up and down. We were in it when Bitcoin hit its peak, and we're in it now when it's hitting its lowest in a long time. So it's just crazy to see. And I feel for the people that just got in and they put money in thinking they're gonna make a lot of money, and right now they're on the red, and then they want to sell at a loss or something. I'm like, I mean, I'm not we're not financial advisors, but just don't sell at a loss. You only lose when you sell.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, to further to your point, it's like the people who got into crypto right now, maybe the last couple months, if they bought into Bitcoin, they bought Bitcoin at the top. You know what I'm saying? They bought Bitcoin at its peak, and then when they seen it drop, they were like, oh crap, because now they were just looking at all of the actual gains that everyone was talking about. Oh, Bitcoin, you're making this, or this crypto is making this 1000x, blah 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 blah, and they weren't so focused on the losses, or they didn't know what to do with the losses. So now they're scrambling, the internet, trying to figure out, okay, what do I do if I'm losing? What do I do if I'm doing? But if you're holding crypto for a long time with that mindset that you're going to be a long-term investor, you guys really shouldn't worry about the dips. The dips are more there for you to accumulate more. So let's actually just dive into the article and kind of just talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to show you guys some different articles as well, just more so to the titles, just to kind of let you understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So here's the first one. So Senator Cynthia Lumens, I apologize if I mess up your name, is excited to buy the Bitcoin dip. This is the video that you guys seen in the beginning. The conservative Republican from Wyoming plans to buy more Bitcoin if the price further drops. Now, just for clarification, guys, the price dropped to 28,000 per share. That's what the price dropped to. If it dropped any more than that, yeah, right. Sorry, token. 28,000 per token. And if it dropped any lower than that, she was definitely going to buy more. Now, probably she was going to buy more anyway, but she just said if it goes down any lower, she's going to buy more. Now, if I go to what Bitcoin is right now, you see that it didn't go lower. It bounced back up. Now, can it fall back again? Of course.
That's just people accumulating.
But
that's why it went up.
So many people bought that dip. So many people bought it at 28,000 because Bitcoin maximalists are different from everyone else, bro. They only solely believe that Bitcoin is the end all be all, and that's what's gonna make them millions. And it could be for them. I salute you, bro. Like, hey, if that's what you want to do, go ahead, because Bitcoin technically was the first one that started it all in 2009. So I mean, it has a track record to make people a lot of money. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash Bitcoin. Me personally, I don't have too much knowledge into how Bitcoin works or the use case of Bitcoin. I just kind of think of Bitcoin as like digital gold, just like a store of value, if you will. But am I invested into Bitcoin? No, I'm not, sadly. But doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I'm just not invested in it right now. You know what I'm saying? I just, from my own personal mindset, I just feel like I want to put a hefty amount into Bitcoin. Like, I don't want to, like, of course I'm going to dollar cost average into it, but I'm not going to like put in $100.
I like
Ethereum
for the big play.
Yeah,
Ethereum guy for the big play.
I mean, the good thing about crypto is like there's no right or wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do your research, you really are good to go. You really are, you could really understand what's really going on. So, John, can you kind of read the tweet that she said actually today at 5 a.m.
She says she's excited to buy the dip. This is pretty cool because that's like the lingo, the crypto lingo, and she knows she's in it. She's someone's grandmother, so it's pretty cool. The higher ups are in crypto. If crypto is literally going to zero, if all of this was a scam and it was all just for a one-hit wonder, it was all for fun, people like that aren't gonna put their reputation on the line and say, oh, I'm buying this, I'm buying more of it. And other big companies and corporations aren't gonna put up hundreds of millions of dollars to buy more crypto. Like, if crypto is going away, like, that's why we made this video to show, like, don't panic when you see red. Like, there's no reason to sell your profits, or not your profits, your portfolio. If you like, what's the point of selling? I just think that maybe you're selling, whoever's selling is selling because
day trading or they're on margin.
Well, none of those, like, I'm not, I'm talking to people that are holding,
Right.
And if you're selling because you think that, oh, I'm losing money, I'm going for a loss, I'm losing all my money, I'm like, you don't think that it's gonna go back up, especially if the higher ups and large companies are putting hundreds of millions of dollars into crypto.
Blockchain Capital,
not going anywhere.
This one company right here secures 300 million. 300 million.
PayPal and
from
Visa.
PayPal and Visa
gave them 300 million. Said, here,
if you
invest into crypto.
If you pull out your wallet right now,
portfolio.
I'm pretty sure you'll find a Visa card. And if you've been around any type of, e-commerce business or anything like that, trading, payments, anything, you know what PayPal is.
So they're investing in their crypto by just letting these guys do it for them. They're basically, that money is funding Blockchain Capital's portfolio. So whatever Blockchain Capital is invested in, PayPal and Visa is also invested in as well, because they got them $300 million. Oh, we like your portfolio. We want to add to that. We're putting money in that pot too. We want to put money in that pot.
It's very interesting, guys, honestly, because we go through these rabbit holes and, from the outside looking in, it just sounds like, because we're not a big channel, right? We have like 300 subscribers right now. But for the people that watch us and really like stay all the way to the end, they're like the ones that are like, oh man, thank you so much. Like, you can look in the comment section. There'll always be a couple of people like, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are really spitting facts. You guys are undervalued. And, we're not here to kind of sway your mind to anything. We're not here. Basically, we're saying don't believe anything we say. We don't want you to believe anything we say.
Do your own
because
research.
we're not financial advisors, and we can't give you financial advice. We want you to do your own research. The whole goal with our channel, and I say it every single video, but I'm gonna continue to keep saying it so it can get into your mind. We only want to spark something in your mind that says, maybe these guys are, they're on to something. Maybe that they're not just talking out of the side of their neck. We're showing you guys actual proof. This is not like we're just coming up with it. This is proof. So we want you guys to actually do research on your own.
Now, I wanted to show something that she
here we go.
said. I just caught.
Go ahead.
She told in that interview, she said her goal is to educate her fellow lawmakers about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. At the time, she said she will work with the caucus, which is all the other politicians, the other senators and stuff like that.
I think she's a Republican, right?
Yeah. To address false narratives about cryptocurrencies, including their association with money laundering and other financial crimes. So she's one of the people that's going to stand up for crypto. And
being conservative is even crazier.
So it's like, and then to go with the money laundering, it's like most people who are going to money launder, they're not going to want to do it over the internet. They're not going to want to do it with a blockchain where they can tie or connect. They don't know who you are in a sense, but they know that transaction history will be recorded.
Or the amount.
They want to do it in cash. They're not going to do it with crypto. Like, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But the fact that she's standing up and she's saying, "Hey, I'm going to help address false narratives and educate my fellow lawmakers about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin." So that's a really good sign as well.
And mind you,
worry about the red.
She's on the conservative side of money. You know what I'm saying? She's on the side where they don't want to spend frugal, just money, just spending it. And she's talking about, investing into Bitcoin, which is, some people will say is a bad way to invest, which is kind of crazy.
But
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think with all of the stuff that's going on right now with, Bitcoin dropping in its price, and we showed you guys an article about blockchain capital securing 300 million. It's just enough to where the mainstream media will say, I'm going to stay away from that. Like, nope, I can't do it. But then, who knows when adoption is actually going to happen. But when that does, then everyone's going to be like, oh, well, if the government is doing it, then it's probably safe now. So let's just go in.
They're going to pay you with digital money and you're not going to even... Okay.
At that
next
point,
stimulus check or whatever, or next whatever SSI payments and food stamps, all that stuff is gonna be all digital payments.
And
you could invest into that infrastructure now. If that's
at
there,
this point,
other tokens that are real world solves are gonna stick around and be very, very valuable. Financial advice, but I just don't
want you guys to miss out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a weird time where we have the opportunity to make our own living. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and John, I'm 29, John's still 28. So, we're still
not that much of a difference.
Not that much, but but where I'm leading to that is we're on the younger side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We missed the whole, stock market thing where, you got into Disney at like $50 a share. We weren't into that. But now in crypto, we have the opportunity because there's some fundamental tokens that are at 50 cents. There's some at 80 cents. There's some at 6 cents. You know what I'm saying? So you're still able to get in if you buy in right now, as long as you do your own research. And, honestly, we just really don't want you guys to miss out. Though we're not going to come out and be like, invest into this one or invest into Bitcoin. We're going to tell you to do your own research because, honestly, what we just showed you guys should give you enough, oomph to be like, oh my God, like maybe these guys are onto something. Let me actually just dive into what's really going on. And all you really have to do is follow the money, do as they do and not as they say. It seems like common sense, but common sense is no longer common nowadays. It's kind of strange. If you're young in the younger group like us, we would just say to, do your research, man. If you guys are interested in crypto and you enjoy crypto, then definitely subscribe to the channel, man, because we put out videos every single day. We find articles for you guys every single day to paint the narrative that crypto isn't going anywhere. We're not bringing you these news articles so you can just read the news. You could read the news on your own. You don't need us to read the news for you. we're deep diving into the news to show you the bigger picture. You know, it's always a bigger picture. Though it's saying one thing, it's really meaning something else. As long as you know where to look, it can be played at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's basically everything we want to talk to you guys about today.
Yep.
So, hey, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel, man. Liking the video, as it does help, you know, the channel grow and, you know, allow for other people to get to see what we're all about and the truth that we're spitting here. All right. So take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.